A long way from this seemingly normal neighborhood outside of Atlanta, a frail and confused 18-year-old, Mitch Comer, was discovered at a bus station in Los Angeles. The teen, who appeared only about 12 years old and very childlike, as described by police, weighed only 87 pounds with translucent skin and was in need of help. On his 18th birthday, his stepfather allegedly drove him to a Mississippi bus depot, gave him $200, told him he was now a man, and sent him on his way to Los Angeles.
Just a little different, didn't speak often. When he would have his van, he would park it in the back of the house sometimes. Very kind of secretive, kind of did his own thing. Very different from everyone else in the neighborhood.
DION Walker is describing her next-door neighbor, Paul Comer, who with his wife, Sheila, are now in custody, charged with false imprisonment and cruelty to children for keeping their son Mitch stashed away inside this house for years, confined to a room with little food and no education.
Excuse me, officer.
Police say Comer's two daughters, ages 11 and 13, were also abused. Neighbors say they rarely saw them and thought they were younger because of how small they appeared.
To me, they looked like 7 or 9 years old, 7 or 8, 9 years old. But then the detective told me they was 11 and 13. It was shocking to see a child that small for that age.
Neighbors had no idea that the Comers even had a son. No one ever saw him in the 4 years they lived in the house. The girls did not attend school.
And they never went to school. Matter of fact, they didn't come outside that much, maybe, like I said, 2 or 3 times every 2 or 3 weeks.
And the few times neighbor DION Walker saw the Comer girls, she let her 8-year-old go out and play with them.
They weren't allowed to leave their backyard. Literally, when they played, they had to stay in the backyard. They didn't even kind of cross over into our line. They stared a lot. And so I don't know now if they were trying to tell us something or if they just wanted to, come over here, but they just used to stare a lot.
On Friday, 2 patrol cars guard the house where the alleged abuse took place. In the driveway, the Comers' vehicles sit. In the backyard, a few chairs stacked up and the blinds drawn shut. Neighbors, they're struggling with what is alleged to have gone on next door.
Some feelings of guilt, wishing that I had seen something or heard something or just known.
This week, Mitch Comer was flown from Los Angeles back here to the state of Georgia to take place in the investigation and legal proceedings. As for his 2 younger sisters, they've been taken into custody by the county. Robert Ray, Associated Press, Dallas, Georgia.